Hey everyone, welcome back to Two Stall Garage. Today we're going to go do a revival, and I hope you guys like it. Let's get started. Alright, we're forgetting anything? Got anything in the bucket here? Oh, we got a battery and a little bit of gas out there. Not much gas at that. I had to dig the snow. It was pretty high up against the door, and the door was actually pushed in. Let me see if I can get that open. I think I'm gonna have to grab this old wheel and move it out of the way. Maybe. That'll do. It was 1 degree out, Fahrenheit, this morning. Don't know that it's changed a whole lot. Oh yeah, it's going. Yeah, we're gonna go a little bit more. Door's not gonna fall off on me, hopefully. Well, that's about as far as it's gonna go. Well, you can probably already see it back there. The hidden square body. I don't know, maybe you couldn't see it. It's been in here for years, and it's a little dark in here, so I think I'm going to move these out of the way. And then I'm going to try to push. Got a little air in there. We got air in the rear. Got some old rims around here. You can see it's got some years of stuff being collected, and it really needs to be cleaned out, but this isn't really used anymore. It's not. Custom 10 Deluxe. Look at this. Diesel. That's how we roll. But this was converted to a 455 years ago. It's got a 350 Oldsmobile in it now. It says Oldsmobile on it. Here's the plan for right now. We need to take this out as long as it will go. Had a new radiator put in years ago. And we're going to use this to haul some wood, hopefully. We are out of wood. Got about 3 pieces left for our fireplace. Winter chicken dinner. Show you what we got in the back there. It's got a lot of stuff. It's got an old fuel tank in there. That's pretty cool. So the last time this was driven, it had pretty much a dead mess. If I remember right, I remember thinking if this is going to be driven anymore at all, it's got to have a tune-up done, and had a heat tube on the carburetor, if I remember right, that was busted off to help the idle come down. The old square body. This truck was driven very sparingly. Used to be taken on camping trips every summer. Other than that, it wasn't driven much at all. So it's kind of like sit the whole year, get taken out for camping or on the weekends maybe. And just lots of mice droppings on here. But when we looked in here on the Sabre scrap video, the carburetor actually looked pretty clean. All right, so we got the battery tray right here where you guys are sitting. I only have a little bit of gasoline. I don't know what's in the tank. It's probably all evaporated out by now. There we go. And it's freezing out, so it's not a great time to do a will it start video when it's so cold outside. Right? It hasn't been run in years. There you go, Oldsmobile 350. Powerhouse. Set that right there. And because this used to be a diesel, it's got a battery tray on both sides. Let's see. Look at that. Filter looks brand new. Well, backside I guess is a little dirty. So never mind. Okay. I don't have anything to fill the bowl up. Wish I did. Ooh, one side does. This side looks empty. Oy vey. I'm gonna put it back on for now, get it up to the house. If it'll get up to the house, I don't know. It's only 2-wheel drive. There we go, got that on. There we go. Let's see. A little loose. We got air in these 2 tires as well. Ugh. Smells completely like mouse urine. Oh my goodness. 1, 2. Reminds me of when I was a kid and I'd go into these old cars. Let's see if this will roll down for us. Yeah, it will. Whew, down. Whew. Were you neutral? Here's neutral. All right, I'm gonna go move the tractor real quick. I'll be right back. I don't want the truck to roll into it. My plan is I'm just gonna push this thing. Let's see if it'll move. I doubt it will even move, will it? Let me try. Are you ready? Set. Yeah! It's been sitting for so long. 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. Oy vey. It's not happening. Whew-da. Too much of a flat spot. Let's see if I can get the tractor pulled up here, and I'm just gonna give it a little pull. How's that sound? We got a rope. Whew. Okay, any sort of rope in here? Whew. Oh boy, look at this. Ew. It's a tow rope for sure, but why is it tied around? What's the deal here? Somebody didn't want to lose the lawn chair or something. Let's look for something else. Old radiator, distributor. I think that I should be able to lift up on these, but I'm going to try to find a tow rope anyways. See what I can find back here. Anything. Boxes. Cabinet door. Hoses. Ceiling fan box. Hey, there's a rope that'll probably work. It's pretty tiny. Oopsies. Too tiny. What's this all about? There's a chain. Nope. It's not happening. It's just part of the experience. As you guessed it, I gave up on the tow rope. We're gonna go underneath this thing. No, that didn't work out too good, did it? Come on, baby. Coming with us. No, not gonna happen. All right, we grabbed this here. We're gonna have to kind of hurry along because it's so cold outside. I don't think the GoPro is gonna hold up. If you guys got any tips on how to keep those from freezing up, let me know. It's cold outside. Oh boy, that'll do just fine. Okay, there we go. That'll do it. You ready? Hopping up. Bam. The silent, the EV. Oh, never mind, it's not. These are the moments that make my wife most proud of me. Bringing the old square body out of the granary. Talk about goosebumps, huh? We need some sort of introductory music as it comes out. How about a 1 degree will it start video on something that hasn't been started in years. Oh boy, don't come too far. We're just gonna bring it right up to the edge. Should we see if it runs us over? Stop. It's freezing out here. Let's get this. This thing's just gonna fire right up, obviously. This truck was abused back in the day, just with all kinds of park time and then road time, park time, road time, just on and off. But most of the time it's spent sitting and not in good conditions. Sitting inside with a bunch of mice inside of it, or sitting outside in the elements. Still always seem to fire up. Maybe my memory isn't serving me right. Obviously there's a new radiator in there from years ago. There was some brake work done to it years ago. I'm sure that's started to seize up, or is seized up by now. I'm gonna move the tractor out of the way, and I think I'm gonna try to push this out the rest of the way. Do I wanna do that even? Maybe not. All right. This will be fine. We got it in neutral. It smells bad. I don't know how many miles are on it, 140,000. 3 different motors. Same transmission that I know of. Lots of garbage in the back here. Chevrolet stickers are still painted white. That's pretty neat. It's got its little trim. I mean, it's a fairly straight truck. So like I said, we need to use this to haul some wood. We need to haul some wood in the next day or so. So tag you're it type of deal. Let's grab a battery. No more wasting time. Oh yes. Uh-oh. It's moving. Hold up. It's moving still. I'm gonna move the tractor. Stand by, Houston. Well, I think I'm gonna have to push it out now. It just kind of is what it is. We'll see if I can get this thing to roll. You guys ready? Oh, battery's in front. I'm just pulling this thing. Ready? You gonna come out? No? All right, you guys got kind of the far away view, but hopefully you can see it okay. I'm gonna get in the granary and I'm gonna push from the back side here. On your marks, get set, 3. Make it. Oh man. Why are you guys huffing and puffing? It's not that big a deal. All right, we got some battery cables on this side. We've got our Duracell battery here. They look the same. These cables do, just to keep you guessing. Okay, we got our ground. We'll hook up the positive first. How about we do that? Let's listen for any shorts happening. Had the key on. Why wouldn't I just put it in park when it started rolling? What was I thinking? Anywho, it is what it is. We're thinking out here when it's 1 degree. Give or take a centimeter. All right, I'm not hearing any draw whatsoever. So that's good. These cables are pretty stiff from being cold. Get in the battery tray there. Come on. That's the deal here. These cables have been replaced because they are in good shape. Just wish they would have done red and black. Let's check some engine oil. I think it was good the last time we did the saver scrap on this, but we're going to check again. It's nice when that pops right out, huh? Awesome. Wow, it's just completely loose. Let's check it out here. A little rusted on top. You guys see that? It's got some black oil there. It'll be fine. This thing was made to run on old grainy oil. Get in there. There you go. All right. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to put some gas down it. We're not going to waste any more time. We're going to hit the fire button and see what happens here. See if we can get this to the yard. We got a little 2-cycle here. It's got a weak mix on it, but it is 2-cycle oil with gas. So that's good. Don't lose this. See if I can get this to dump nicely. Open up our, yeah, that's what it is. Come on. Okay. Should be good. Let's fire it up. No more wasting any time. Stand by for fire. What do we got for fuel in this thing? It says a half tank. Stinks. Set, go. Look at that. This thing hasn't been started in years, by the way. It just does that. That's amazing. Wonder if that fuel pump's gonna pull up any fuel and what condition that fuel's in. I have no idea. This is the only gas that I have. Don't have any in the shop right now. Mr. Reliable. Here we go again. Oofta. Sounds pretty rough. Sounds like it's definitely got some knocking going on. Hopefully that'll clear up. Come on. I'm gonna try to pump it. See if it'll pull anything up from the tank. I don't know if the gas gauge is accurate. If I can get it out of here, then I'll bring you guys inside. Let's give it some pumps. I feel like I peed my bed and I'm sitting in it. It's so smelly in here. Let me turn that off. Whoops. I can't turn the heater off. I tried to and it busted. Here we go. Come on. It's got oil pressure. About 30 pounds, 28. Sounds pretty smooth right now. Just gonna pump it like crazy. Pump it till you gotta switch to your other foot and then keep pumping. If we can just get a pop out of it, we know it's getting somewhere. Okay, let's throw some more fuel in it. Well, let's see. Try it again here. You guys ready? Here we go. No fire yet. Just keep your eyes peeled for me. The ignition's about wore out on this. Nothing. Well, like I said, it's freezing outside. It's doing pretty darn good for what I would expect it to. Here we go. Oh, is it gonna idle? Oh man, I wish I was able to get in and out easier. Oh man, this ignition is terrible. I can't even get it to go back. There's not a lot of room to squeeze around here. I'm gonna take this off. You gonna stay right there? Yeah, don't move. There's not a fuel filter up here. If one of you guys watching would like to hit the key for me, it'd be great. I got it in the on position because it's stuck. Whoa, it's too much. All right, I'm gonna try to get out, swing my way over once it starts running. Okay, come on. No, stay running for me. All right, here we go again. I just can't get back out there soon enough. No. Oh my gosh. There's a whole bunch of like RTV sealer on that exhaust leak right there on the manifold. Come on. It is not happy so far. And darn it, I'm just gonna try to control the throttle from the inside. See what happens here. Control the accelerator. Good luck. Oh my goodness, carb leak. Right by the exhaust leak. That's good. Don't worry about it. If it starts on fire, we're just gonna walk away. We'll pull it out of the granary, I guess. Oh, come on. Fuel leak. Big fuel leak down here. Coming right out of the fuel pump. So that's going to be a problem. Well, it's getting fuel up to that pump, but I don't think it's going anywhere past that. Thank you. Right here, the whole bottom of this is wet. So I think if we replace that fuel pump, we'll be in business. Okay, we're back, and I grabbed a pump from O'Reilly. Let's see if I got a pump number for you on this. Let's see here. We're gonna go from a 3-line to just a 2-line. What is this thing? Anybody know? Any sort of pump number on this? Well, here we go. M23037. So the other pump that was on there, just just going to do a little comparison side by side here. You can see that. It's got this centerpiece. That's for the return line to the fuel tank. They had these set up so that way this fuel would return to the gas tank. And that way it could cool off, come back up through the system again. And I can see why, because that engine compartment heats up pretty good, especially in the summertime, obviously. So we're just going to go with the 2-line for now. We're going to cap that off. We'll figure something out if we have any fuel issues. I don't know if that was standard or not on that engine or on that truck, because that engine is not specific to the truck. Taking a look inside here, I put a little seal in there so that way we don't have any leaks. And then I'm going to show you, this part was initially together just like this. This is your old fuel line. Obviously it twisted off. So we got rid of that, matched it up with this. It's going to go right in here. And I also put a seal in there. Let's go over to our dirty workbench and we'll get this all put together. Look at this. Got some 3-wheeler action going on here. Everything's unboxed, ready to go. Squeeze that in there. Got that tight enough. There we go, that should be more than good. Where's our fuel pump? Right here. Don't squeeze on this too hard. As you can see, I've been cutting wood over here. Makes for a mess that you got to clean up later. That should be good too. All right, we're back. Last time I checked is about 13 degrees below zero. And we're out here. Hopefully this GoPro will last a little while before it freezes up. I went ahead and installed the fuel pump before I brought the camera out. It's got a little gasket that it comes with, a paper gasket. I don't think it's gonna really hold up too well. We're gonna put it in there for now. Might end up switching that out, putting in some high heat RTV. The original fuel pump, or at least the one that was on here, came with a 3-line pump. One was for the return, which would be this one right here to the tank. This one's for the inlet from the tank, or tanks, because it's got 2 of them. They're both tied in together last time this was parked years ago. And we've got our outlet right here. I showed you this inside where we put that together. So let's start getting stuff done here. So first off, I got some hose, picked it up from O'Reilly. There we go. We're gonna put a fuel filter in line on this. I'm gonna have to take these gloves off because I just can't get a hold of stuff the way I would like to. Slip this on down there. There we go. Those things are pretty handy. And like I showed you on the inside in the garage there, kind of curious if this is gonna leak. I probably am gonna want to get, let's see, I might just have to run back and grab a seal. It looks like it might seal all by itself right there. You think? We're gonna try it out. Maybe it's at least good enough to get us up to the shop there. Oh, I forgot my wrench, or did I grab a 25? I think I might have grabbed it here. There we go. It is freezing out. It's negative 17. Oh, not too long ago it came up to negative 13. Yesterday it was negative 28 as we were driving in the car. That's just nuts. There we go. So my hands are a bit cold. Let's see, wrap this. We gotta make sure that this doesn't get in a place where it's gonna heat up. I think this is gonna work out okay. It's gonna sit right against that, which we don't want. Well, maybe we can put a spacer in between. I'll move that for now. Convenient. You can see where it's going to hit right there. Well, we're just going to snip it. We'll give a little extra for the moment. Snipped. I'm gonna mush it on there. Sound good? Yeah. Good. Hey, there we go. Face that over here. So it's gonna work for the moment, but something's gonna have to be done to reroute that. Oh yeah, this fits great. I think I might wrap this around. Solved for the moment. Enough to get us up to the shop. Huh. Okay, let's flip our attention back down. I want to filter this before it gets to the pump. Got our little inline. It's going to be coming down through. So with that said, or up through, go like this. This fuel line is pretty hard. Cold hands. Sorry for bumping you. Hopefully you guys can still see what I'm working on. Because if we get this done the right way, there's going to be cheese sandwiches for everybody. In. Doesn't fit the greatest. Okay. Can we get it tightened up enough so it doesn't leak? Maybe. Probably. Whew. Woof, still working. And as you can see, we don't have any fuel. Hopefully you can see it. There's no fuel in there at all. Everything's hooked up. Inlet. I took the filter out of this and the spring. Filters before the inlet to the pump. Outlet right there. And let's see. We got our negative. Cross your fingers for no fires or anything like that if that happens. I'm just going to try to get the truck out of the granary. Let it sit in the snow. Our ignition is stuck on. So you might hear it. I have confidence here. Left the wing nut in the shop. We've got oil pressure. The last time it started up, of course, it didn't stay running, didn't have fuel. Let's see what we can do. Smell a little bit of burning, potentially. I don't know. Let's try to fire it up and see what happens here. Good luck. Thank you. All right, that was no pumps. And we've already got fuel up here. Wonderful. Let me show you. That is amazing. We're working. There you go. You can see that? Amazing. I love it. I think we're going to fire. Should I see if it fires without even a pump? Here we go. No pumps. Okay, I'm going to pump it. It's a little cold. By a little, you know, I mean a lot. Come on, baby. We've got no gas up in the shop at all. All right, let me disconnect the wire for the positive there. I'll be right back. I'm going to see what we can come up with for the fuel. We got to get some fuel to dump down in there, get it started. Okay, here's what we got. We got a tiny little bit of brake clean, and that's it. There is a very tiny little amount of fuel. Oh yeah, brake clean's the best thing to use. Just kidding. You guys ready? Here we go. Nothing, huh? Hey, there we go. It's going. Maybe need a little boost. Just check for fuel leaks real quick here. Everything's looking good on the fuel filter connections, down on the lines as well. This looks good. Looks good right there. A little bit of smoke here. Wetness right there. I'll probably end up putting a seal in there. Got some good oil pressure. Look at that, even the alternator's charging nicely. A little bit of smoke filling up the cab, just exhaust smoke. Several years of being parked right here in this granary. I don't know if we got drive or reverse. Had it when we were parked. Reverse was kind of sketchy. The belts actually look okay. It sounds pretty good. Definitely got a little bit of a miss there. You can see the engine kind of floating around. We're going to replace the plugs, but on the first time we take it into town on the trip, we're just going to take out those plugs and we're going to run them over the wire wheel. Stinky in here. That is just stuck. Won't come back. How are we going to shut this thing off? There's neutral. Go ahead and try reverse. Yeah, there it is. Forward, drive. Yeah, oh boy. Not much for brakes there. Well, I can't get it to shut off because the key is stuck on. Come on. There we go. Well, tell you what, it's got a fuel line over here that's leaking. That is the return line, and I gotta plug that up. There it is. Everything else is looking good. I mean, as good can be. No fires, a little bit of smoke. Disconnect that. I'm gonna be back and we'll plug this off. You can tell it's starting to warm up a little bit. That's nice. If the truck starts having some issues and I need to turn it off quickly, I'm just gonna pull the connector from the alternator. That should take care of it. So I think we're ready. Everything's hooked up. The only thing we can't do is turn it off. Alternator harness just right there. And let's do this. That in there. You ready? Oh. Negative. Operation, get it up to the shop. Wow. It's definitely got a miss. I said I didn't have any brakes, but when I slammed on it, it did stop. Everything's looking surprisingly good. Click. How about that? Even the horn works. Whew. Temp is starting to come up a little bit off the cold. We're still charging at probably about 14 and a half or 15 volts, and we got 30 psi of oil pressure. The brakes are working, believe it or not. Let's see if we can get this two-wheel drive up without getting stuck. This thing gets stuck on flat ground. Ready? Oh, come on. We turn straight. We're gonna do it. Hoofda. Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Phew. How about this? There's no way that's gonna work. Oy vey. Maybe we got some wood in here. Maybe I should have just kept turning. Would you look at this? Look at this wood. It's long. Yeah. Ooh. You ready? No, it's not gonna happen. Can't say it was for lack of trying. Gonna have to bring the tractor in and clear this part out, or else at least put the tractor behind while Julie's in the captain's seat. So let's do that. Okay, well, here we are. It's absolutely freezing out again.
Not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday was negative 28 and today it's up to 12.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's 12 degrees anymore.
Maybe.
Maybe it is. Sure doesn't feel that way. Just a little breeze. We're gonna make the trek out there. I'm gonna hook up the rope real quick. Cold in the air, cold on the ground too. If anyone's curious why Derek moved to Tennessee.
That would be a reason.
Yeah. All right, I'll put the hood down for you. All right, you can fire it up.
Okay. So nice.
All right, let's fire up the John Deere. Buckle up for safety. All right. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna straighten out. Straighten it out here. Okay. Come on, baby. Go this way. Right there. Hold up. Let's see. Hey, we might make it. It's doing good. Awesome. I'm just kind of giving her a boost. She might be able to make it, but there's a hill right at the end of the road there. Not the end of the road, but give it gas. There you go. Come on, let's hear it. Rev it up. More. There you go. All right, now we're ready. Yeah, it definitely has a miss. It's not running great. Oh, nice. All right. See if I can avoid tipping over here. There she's spinning. Oh, hold on. Okay, you ready? Good job. Mama's doing good. Awesome. Come on, baby. And hold up. Wasn't wanting to stay running for you, huh?
No. But I think it's wanting to relive its glory days because it fired right back up.
That's good. I turned the lights on. Might give it a rev a little bit. Oh yeah.
Air up the tires, put a battery in, good to go.
Yep.
And a fuel pump.
How come it smells like fireplace? You notice that?
Yeah, there's also lots of grease on the floorboard.
Oh man, there is. What in the world? I think that's probably mouse pee. It smells so strange in here. You don't think so?
No.
You could pull it right up to the wood pile right over there after I move the tractor if you want to. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Just remember you don't have brakes for when you, I guess if you run into the wood, it's no big deal.
Okay. Last time that I drove a square body on the farm, the transmission went out, so wish me luck, you guys, because it'll be in the same place that I was driving the other one about 5 feet forward before.
Why are you getting stuck on flat ground?
That's a two-wheel wonder.
Oh, you can just hear that transmission isn't happy. He's trying. Oh, now she's done it. Your tires are a little flat, which is probably why it's happening. Just crawl if you can. Man, it's cold out here. She's spinning. I'll get behind you. I'll get behind you and give you a boost. Okay?
Okay. Hold on, I think I'm feeling it. Hold on.
There you go. Now, a very little bit of throttle, just little. Yeah,
Sounds terrifying.
I know. Try it one more time and then I'm gonna push you. Can Mama do it? Oh, now she's done it. Let me push you before the transmission gives up.
Driving.
Just put it in neutral for now.
I don't think it.
That's reverse. That's reverse.
That's as far as it'll go over though.
No, it's not. All right. Transmission doesn't have much left, probably. Oh, just like that, there she goes, all by herself. She's making it. Nice job, you got it.
Like as soon as you said it didn't have much left, it was bound and determined to prove you wrong.
Yeah. Well, the GoPro's freezing up, so we'll get this in the garage in a little bit.
Call it a win.
Yep.
All right.